but I want to do just a full custom, full show truck. It's a model of a show truck. So in other words, it'd be completely clean. Welcome back to the workbench, where we try to make things. And well, right now I'm not making anything. That's because we're going to start a new project. In fact, I think we're going to start 2 new projects. But rest assured, the Mustang model kit that we're building for the Blue Ox Model Shop's group build, it's still happening in the background. It's just things for that, what we need to do for that kit takes time. And I want to keep daily content for you guys. So what I thought we would do is start a new project, and then while I'm working on the Mustang in the background, we can be working on the new projects. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and start 2 new projects just to keep it kind of varied also. Keep the channel a little bit interesting, and a few projects going, and then we always have new kind of fresh content. But enough said about all that. Let's take a look at what these new projects are gonna be. I've got 2. I'm gonna start with the, I guess we'll say, more simple one, and then we'll finish with the one that's a little more exciting, I guess. But the first one that I want to start working on is this 56 Thunderbird. So when I was at, where was I at? Hobby Lobby, they had their sale, and I was picking up model kits. Both my wife and my daughter wanted this one, and not only did they want this one, but they wanted this one because it's pink, right? So especially my daughter, she loves everything pink. So they wanted this model kit. So I want to go ahead and build this for them, and it's going to be built basically box stock, right? So in fact, you know, pink, the whole 9 yards. They want it to look like this, and I think that'll be fun anyways. It'd be kind of a cool build to do a pink Thunderbird. I had thought about doing it up like the Thunderbird from American Graffiti, but I think they really want the pink, so I think we'll probably do this. Again, it's going to be box stock. I might add a few little underhood details and maybe just a few details here and there. I don't know, but for the most part, just a stock build. I think it'll be fun. It'll be easy. Well, I say it'll be easy. We already know that I'm going to run into all kinds of problems, but it'll be easier, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But this will be a lot of fun, and it's kind of for them. And I've got I don't know if you guys watch, but I also am in the process of doing in the morning episodes that I've been putting out here and there, I do a mini dollhouse, and I think this is going to fit perfectly in with it. So I can do a little, I will call it a diorama, I guess, using that mini dollhouse and this kit for my daughter. I think it'll look good on one of her shelves. But anyways, in fact, if you want to watch those episodes, there's a playlist there's a playlist on the channel. But I think this will work good with that, and I want to do that, get this finished up for them. But the one that I think is going to be more fun, well, I don't know about more fun, but more exciting, I guess. Definitely going to be a lot more difficult. We're going to run into a lot more issues. It's the Ford F-100 pickup, the Foose. Now, if you've been keeping up with the Mustang build for the Blue Ox Model Shop's group build, this has no motor or transmission. The motor and transmission from this kit is in that kit. That's why I bought this kit, was for that motor. In fact, you can see it right there. That motor and transmission is in, pointing that way because it's actually sitting over there right now where I'm working on it. But that motor and transmission is in that kit. But I still have the body and all the parts to this, and I'd like to do something with it. And I saw online, there's a company that 3D prints a fully bagged chassis for this kit. In fact, I'll throw a picture up for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, this is not sponsored or anything, so we'll just kind of leave it that way. I don't know how good this kit will be. I don't know how good I've never bought anything from them. I don't know if I'll give them money and it won't even show up. I don't know. We're going to find out together. But I thought it would be cool to do a fully bagged chassis on this. I guess I can take the motor from the Mustang, motor and transmission, and put it in here. Or I've even thought about getting one of these aftermarket motor and transmission setups. I've never done that before. We could do that also. But I want to do just a full custom, full show truck. It's a show it's a model of a show truck. So in other words, it'd be completely clean, just a beautiful bag dropped kind of truck. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. And then very different from the Thunderbird build, so that we kind of keep some variety on the channel going. And we'll be bouncing back and forth between all three. So finishing up the Mustang kit, and then starting these kits. And these, these will move along a lot quicker in the beginning, I think. Now, I've got to order the chassis for this yet, so it'll be down the road just a little bit. So we'll start moving forward with the Thunderbird first. But I think this will be a lot of fun because we can do something cool with the paint, I think. I think we'll go all out with the paint and do, 2K clear and all that. Like really do a full paint job on it. Maybe I kind of like the wheels that came with this. In fact, do I have them still? I have them sitting around somewhere. I really like how I thought I had them. No, I guess I don't. In fact, one of the reasons I bought this kit was for the wheels for the Mustang, but I ended up coming across these wheels that I had sitting around that I liked better. So I still have the wheels. So I like the wheels. I like the body, all that. I think the Mustang motor should fit in here. We'll have to probably build a full exhaust for it. I'm trying to think all the things we have to do. I don't know how the steering, the chassis kit does not come with the steering rack and all that, so we'll have to figure that out. Again, the exhaust, it does come with a gas tank, I believe. We can run lines from that. I'm trying to think. I'm not sure how the interior fits in, so I don't know what we have to do for all that, but I think that'll be the fun part. Like, I enjoy just trying to figure out how do we make all this stuff kind of fit together. And I enjoy doing that with you guys. We've tried to figure it out, do it, come back and see how bad it went, essentially. And then how do we need to fix it? But yeah, I think that'll be a lot of fun. So basically, we've got the F-100, FD-100, and let me reach down here and grab it back. They're not going to both fit in frame. That's all right. But the 56 Thunderbird, these are going to be coming to the channel starting tomorrow. I'm going to start assembling this today. So tomorrow we'll get our update on the 56 Ford. I'll go ahead and order the chassis, and I can probably give you an update of when that's expected to arrive. As soon as it does, we'll start mingling them all together, doing them all at the same time. I'm going to leave, once I finish filming here, I'm actually going right over there, and I'm going to start back working on the body of the Mustang because I want to get that finished up. So we'll have updates of that coming up. So you're going to see, instead of just running one kit, which I think gets monotonous, and people, I want to start mixing up the content, and it helps me too, because I start to get, you start dwelling on one kit, and I start to kind of slow down, and I start to get a little burnt out. You know what I mean? So it'd be fun to be able to jump back over onto another kit and kind of mix it up for me also, just to keep me interested and me moving forward so that we can get daily content out there for you guys. But anyways, I don't want to keep droning on. I just want to let you know that there's going to be 2 more model kits coming to the channel starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow with the 56 Thunderbird. Probably the day, it's going to be a few days till we get an update on the Mustang, just because I'm having to fix some paint. If you didn't see, check out yesterday's or the last episode on the Mustang playlist. This is probably going to be the first episode in the Thunderbird playlist, I think. Or maybe I'll just do this as a standalone. I don't think I'm going to put it in a playlist at all. How about that? And then starting tomorrow, we'll start a playlist for the 56 Thunderbird. But anyways, let me know what you think. Let me know which kit you like better or more excited about, or are you excited about either of them, or none at all, or, what are you doing? Why don't get spread too thin? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments section what you think. Hit the like button if you've enjoyed this. Hit the subscribe button if you want to keep up with all these builds. I think there's some way you can get notified too that when these different episodes come out. So make sure and do that however you do it. I don't know. Do all those things they tell you to do on YouTube. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.